Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Veronica Rodriguez, President of Community Assistance Provider and current Chairman of the North Columbia Business Association. On behalf of the board, our illustrious membership, our Executive Director, Ms. Sabrina Odom, and the staff of NCBA, I'd like to welcome you here today and thank you for coming out on this beautiful Monday morning in celebration of Small Business Week. National statistics show that 71% of Americans are employed by small businesses. The entrepreneurial spirit of America's small business owners is one of the most powerful engines of our economy nationwide and certainly here in Columbia. A dollar spent locally reverberates over and over in this community, whereas a dollar that goes to a major corporation leaves our community. So we are all in support of the small businesses and the wonderful entrepreneurs that we have, particularly in the North Columbia region. I'd like to recognize some of our partners and supporters in the audience. We have with us Mayor Pro Tem Brian DeQuincy Newman. Thank you so much for being here today. And of course, our own Councilman Sam Davis. We have some other supporters in our audience. We have Reverend Dozier with the Eau Claire Community Development Corporation. With the Eau Claire Community Council, and Michael Strange with the Eau Claire Community Development Corporation. Thank you. Correct? Eau Claire Development Corporation. Thank you all for being here. And we also have some of our other board members, Tommy Burkett with us today, and we just appreciate all of you being here. Again, welcome to this Small Business Week celebration. Thank you for your presence on a bright and sunny Monday morning. Next, we'll hear from Councilman and Mayor Pro Tem Brian DeQuincy Newman, followed by our own Councilman Sam Davis.
Thank you and good morning. I'd like to thank you all for being here on one of our wonderfully, famously hot Monday mornings here. I was just joking that the sun might shorten my remarks a little bit, but nonetheless, I wanted to make sure that I come out and bring greetings on behalf of the City of Columbia and my colleagues on City Council, of course, including our District Representative, Mr. Sam Davis. One of the things that I wanted to take time to do is recognize the North Columbia Business Association. Oftentimes we follow what happens in the state newspaper. We look at what's going on Bull Street or what's going on the other side of Main Street, and often we want to believe that that's the only focus that our city has. And the reality is that we are working for strong relationships and working in collaboration with a number of merchant associations to make sure that we better all of Columbia. And I must say that the North Columbia Business Association is one that's been working hard to make sure that we draw the appropriate attention to this area. And there couldn't be a better way than to kick off this week, Small Business Week, and showing that attention to make sure that all of our residents in Columbia know that we need to support our local businesses, support North Main Street, and all the efforts and objectives that they have. So with that said, I'm here, and I'm sure my colleagues on council will join me in showing our support this week and making sure that we support all of our local businesses and make sure that they thrive for many years to come. So again, thank you all for being here, and I look forward to the rest of the events this week. Thank you.
Good morning. It is hot, and I'm famous for perspiring, so I'm going to try to get through this in a hurry. But I think Brian hit the nail on the head in terms of how we feel as a city about support and partnerships with local businesses. The dollar does turn over numerous times when you spend it locally. And the efforts of the North Columbia Business Association, along with some of the new businesses that are in the area and those that are actively considering this particular corridor. The North Columbia Business Association has made numerous strides in such a short period of time. And with that comes the focus on the northern part of the city. I think, the city thinks, and my colleagues think that that is the kind of effort and the needed partnership that is going to continue to help Columbia to become a world-class city. And because of those efforts, we want to show our appreciation and partnerships. And in so doing, we thought it would be appropriate to proclaim this week, Small Business Week. I have a proclamation I'd like to share with you, and I promise you that I will not go through all of the whereas and therefores. However, it's always nice to maybe point out a few reasons for the proclamation. Whereas, for example, the Small Business Week in North Columbia provides an opportunity for businesses to increase their customer base, meet the community, and to continue being a positive staple in the community and benefit to their surrounding neighbors. And whereas Small Business Week in North Columbia is an annual event for the North Columbia Business Association that seeks to highlight and celebrate business in North Columbia and encourage new businesses to make North Columbia a place to do business. Now, therefore, I, Steve K. Benjamin, Mayor of the City of Columbia, and my fellow members of Columbia City Council do hereby proclaim the week of May 12th to the 16th as Small Business Week in North Columbia.
Thank you, sir. Next, we're going to have the man of the hour come up and give us a few words. I have to say that I have become a regular customer. Not too regular, but a regular customer nonetheless. Mr. Elyard is very knowledgeable about wines and helps you to spend your wine budget wisely. He's become a good friend, and we are very, very happy to have him and his new business in this area. Mr. Elyard?
Thank you, Sabrina. Thanks everyone for coming here this morning. I've always been a huge proponent of small business because it's one of the few things that truly reflects the personality of a particular town or particular part of a town. There is a reason why the Vista has developed the way it has. It's because small businesses were the first to populate that area with restaurants and smaller businesses, which brings in larger businesses and more corporations. So this is what we're hoping is going to happen in this part of town, which is a truly underserved part of town. Small businessmen tend to take the first risk when coming into an underserved part of town such as this. Cottontown, Earlwood, Elmwood are sorely underserved with restaurants, neighborhood hangouts, and other sort of services that other areas of town enjoy. People think that north of Elmwood is a little on a shady side, but we're here to tell you that it's not. This is a very small business. You're looking at the one employee, so you really can't get much smaller than this. But yeah, so sorry, I'm not used to so many cameras pointing at me. So thanks for coming out today. We would like to celebrate the small businessmen as well as support them this week, and hopefully every week thereafter. So thank you very much.
I'd also like to recognize a couple other partners that have joined us. Ms. Herbert and Mr. McBride from the Office of Business Opportunity. Thank you so much for being here. They are truly a steadfast partner in the work that we try to do. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Tommy Burkett, who is chairman of our membership recruitment division. Mr. Burkett.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me, I appreciate everyone coming out to celebrate the Business Week, Small Business Week in North Columbia. As Veronica just stated, and each and every one of us totally agree that North Columbia is on the rise, and it is coming to be what we think is the foremost place to be in the city of Columbia. You know, over the years, we've had our ups and downs, but we're starting to grow. We're starting to get businesses in, and people are starting to recognize that Eau Claire, North Columbia, has been here for many, many, many years. And not only that, they are noticing that there are some great homes here to live in. There's great business opportunities out here. And everybody keeps saying that it will never happen. Well, let me tell you, years ago I made a statement about 6 years ago that just look out for North Columbia, Eau Claire. And it's starting to happen. It started to happen 6 years ago, as a matter of fact, even further back than that. But over the last 2 or 3 years, we have progressed. We have not gone backwards. We hadn't taken any steps backwards. All our feet are going forward, and it's going to continue to do that. And we welcome each and all of you to come out here, look around, and bring your friends out. I mean, we need businesses out here. We are mostly small businesses in this area. My business has been out here for 45 years. It's just the place to be. I mean, you take across the Elmwood over there into downtown, it's a great place to be. It's a great place to visit. But think about bringing out this way. I mean, we're fixing to start a new program. Hopefully with the yellow shirts, we're going to get them involved out here. Of course, they're going to be wearing green shirts out this way. So they're going to help with our beautification if we make it happen, and I feel we are going to make it happen. So please take in mind, keep in mind, North Columbia, Eau Claire. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Marilyn Hemingway, and I am membership recruiter for the North Columbia Business Association, and I have the honor of wrapping up this press conference for you. But before I do, I want to invite my colleague, Ms. Jerry Lynn Hall, with the Office of Business Opportunity with the City of Columbia, to share a few words with us. Jerry Lynn.
Thank you, Marilyn. Good morning and happy Small Business Week. I am Jerry Lynn Hall with the City of Columbia's Office of Business Opportunities. We're pleased to be invited to join NCBA in kicking off their week of events to honor their small businesses. NCBA sets a new precedent for local business associations in Columbia by being the first to plan, schedule, and host specifically events for National Small Business Week. As this association and its businesses pull together to continue the evolution of Main and North Main Streets, they do it with tenacity and vigor. There is excitement here. The OBO takes special pride in being able to contribute to the momentum of the area through our facade improvement, commercial loan, and technical assistance programs. Businesses need a smart-looking storefront, sound financial operations, and interaction with their customer base to maintain that competitive edge. We encourage everyone to take the opportunity to visit and revisit and visit again the North Main Corridor this week and every week, and participate in the many events that NCBA has in store. This Wednesday, May the 14th, OBO also shares in honoring small businesses with our conference from 9 to 2. That's at the Convention Center, and we hope to see many of you there. Again, thank you, NCBA, for all your support for small businesses.
Thank you. Thank you, Jerry Lynn. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Marilyn Hemingway, membership recruiter for NCBA, and I'm going to take my glasses off so I can read. So, yes, I'm blind. All right. We are so excited about National Small Business Week and the opportunity to showcase our members with the NCBA. I'm very quickly going to go through the schedule. I'm not going to do the details that I expected to do because it is famously hot, and we're just going to move right along. But we encourage you to immediately after this program to go with us to the North Main Street Bakery. All day long they're going to be presenting pastries and breakfast pastries and getting all of us nice and healthy. Tomorrow, please visit our Rose of Sharing gift shop. They'll have a drop-in all day. And on Wednesday, Professional Tires and Radiator Service, they're going to have a program for about 4 hours, different workshops. If your radiator drops out on I-20, you need to go to Professional Tire and Radiator and find out how to fix your car. You can learn all of that on Wednesday. On Thursday, join us for our famous weekly coffee talk. We're going to have some wonderful speakers there. Miss Catherine Kennedy is going to talk about wills, businesses, and transitioning to the next generation. Some information that all of us need to know. And on Friday, we're going to have a small business appreciation and networking reception at the North Main Plaza, where we're going to honor some businesses that have been in business 20 years plus and also 50 plus years. Those are small businesses who we truly believe are the heartbeat of North Columbia, because we think the North Columbia Business Association that we are the heartbeat of North Columbia. And why don't we just call it and say we're the heartbeat of Columbia, okay? All right, so on Saturday, come back here for a wine tasting, and probably before you leave today, you might want to really enjoy some chilled white wine because it's famously hot, of course. But on Saturday, we do encourage you to come back. Those are just a few of the things that we're having this week. We encourage you to showcase and shop into all of our small businesses in North Columbia, because most of the money that we spend in our small businesses stays here in our community, and that's where we want our money to be spent, in our communities. So once again, we are excited. We want to mention to you to look for the green and white balloons. You see them here today. Those are our colors, so yes. We are excited, so look for the green and white balloons for our participating businesses, but do not let that stop you from going into other businesses that do not have those balloons. Thank you for coming out this afternoon, and we look forward to seeing you all week here at the North Columbia Business Association Small Business Week. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.